right, people, what the hell is going on? It is Cinco de Mayo. I didn't even know it was Cinco de Mayo. Why would I don't keep up with Cinco de Mayo. I'm sorry, I'm not Hispanic, not Mexican. So, and usually I would see a whole bunch of stuff to remind me of it, but no, I didn't realize it was Cinco de Mayo until like 7 o'clock tonight. So it's kind of late, so I say I want to get me something, some kind of Mexican food related, something that didn't just throw off my diet. So we finna dig into this, see what we got. So this is what I end up getting. Something I've had before and something that in general I've made here at the house myself. This is elote, and it ain't nothing but corn and a bunch of other shit thrown on it. This is the only thing that I can find that was actually somewhat cheap, because you see, buy one get one, but it's just, you see how much is in this little cup here. This is my hand. This is like $6 or whatever the fuck, but it was buy one get one, and this won't throw my diet off at all. So we finna dig it in this and see how it is, because all the places I've ordered from, it's all been different, including the shit that I make myself. Okay, yeah, so I've had this. Now they said roasted creamed corn. This comes from Mad Dog's Memorial. It's way on the west side. From where I am, at least. I'm on the northeast side, so it's way on the west side of Houston, in a memorial area. We're gonna mix these together and see what we got here. I could say that I've had better. You know what I'm saying? I think this is one of them things where they say, yeah, it's a simple recipe to make some elote. You know, you get a little corn, maybe some mayo, you know, some pepper, some seasoning, some kind of cheese or whatever. Because I've had some weird ass cheese from like places that I didn't care for. But this here, well, I ain't gonna say it's not bad. It's just, it's underwhelming. Okay. This tastes like some elote that you would get from a hot dog shop. Cause that's basically what Mad Dogs is. They sell hot dogs and shit. Cause I bought some Chicago style dogs from them. Either last week or the week before. I think it was last week. So yeah, I'm glad I wasn't putting too much into Cinco de Mayo, because this right here is very disappointing. And you know, it's like you get something like this and it reminds you of it, where it's supposed to remind you of some of the past dishes you have, remind you of some street corn or some shit, and this just does not do that. It don't. I don't know. Is it my taste buds changing? I have no idea. Even the one with the weird cheese on it that I got, this don't taste like it came from a Mexican restaurant. I don't know who the hell runs Mad Dogs in Memorial. You know, I don't know if it's some Hispanic people or not, but this just does not. It just does not bring in anything Mexican. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, I live in Houston. And of course, you know, it's a lot of Hispanic and a lot of Mexican restaurants. You know, you get a lot of food from Mexican restaurants where the people don't speak English. That's when you know you get Mexican food, where the menu, you can't read the menus because it's a couple of parts of town, especially when you go east or in the next neighborhood over, Northwood Manor, where it's a bunch of restaurants and maybe some taco trucks and stuff that's out there where motherfuckers just don't speak English. You got to point and be able to say the only few Mexican dishes you know to get your food. And it's usually pretty good. You know what I'm saying? If it's a motherfucker back there speaking English, just like I'm like, I don't know. You got to look and see who cooking. You know what? You speaking English real goddamn good. It look like you went to school with me, motherfucker. Who back there cooking? That's what I need to fucking see. I want to see who back there cooking. It better be one of them motherfuckers that look like they just crossed the goddamn border. I ain't trying to be racist or nothing like that. But when it come to Mexican food, that's what the fuck I trust. This shit, this got white people written all over it. I ain't trying to be racist, but it does. This shit is bland. Ain't hardly got no flavor to it. I would have to go in there, put off some hot sauce or some, I don't know. Squeeze a lime or a lemon into this shit. It ain't nothing else in the bag. It didn't come with nothing to add to it or nothing. This is it. And this is like white people potato salad. Well, the stereotypical white people potato salad. You know, I'm down here in Texas. This white folks down here make some food that make you kill somebody. You know what I'm saying? So this is just some generic shit. But that's what I get when you think of that suburban bland. This just tastes like fucking corn and mayonnaise. I'm glad I ordered this. I am. I'm glad I ordered this. From now on, when I order or I get a taste for elote and I make it myself, you know, I can make it myself. I got all the ingredients in the house to make this shit myself. Or if I want the authentic shit, I know to go to those goddamn restaurants that you know, that have all the weird stuff. Like the authentic shit usually have a bunch of options down there. This is it. You know, when you go to a authentic place, they got different versions of it. They come with like Cheetos and all kind of weird ass shit in it. That sound like some Mexican stuff. You know, it just does, because I've seen several of those restaurants where the menu looks like that. You got elote, you got different sizes, and you got different versions of it, and it come, you know, like with different additives and shit in it. Just this the fuck ain't it. I'm glad it ain't nothing but a little cup of corn. I didn't throw off my diet or no shit like that. So Mad Dog's Memorial, their elote gets a thumbs down. It's a hot dog place, so this gets a thumb down. I bought hot dogs. I bought the Chicago dog, because that when I buy hot dogs, that's what I get. No chili dogs. Chili dogs. I ain't trying to have chili butt for the next couple of days. I bought Chicago. That's how I like my food. You know, that would get a thumbs up. I like the Chicago's dog from that, even though I can only have that every so often. But this right here, like I would say, this ain't the business.